Hello, Internet. I'm Moonlight Mess. I've got 1,000 stories to tell and no outlet, so here I am. Welcome to my channel. Looking at me, if you think I look a little bit like Morticia Adams, thank you. She's mom goals. So, given the look today, I'm gonna start by doing some story time about my son. His nickname is Trips, and he's the light of my life. So, when he was somewhere between 1 and 2 years old, he was taking a nap and he had fallen asleep in my lap. No big deal. That happened all the time. But what was interesting about this particular nap was that he just shot up like Frankenstein's monster and threw his hands up in the air and yelled, "Yay, chickens!" Which is his way of saying chickens. And then promptly, boom, went back to sleep and fell back in my lap. I still don't know why we were so excited about the chickens, but it is one of my favorite memories. Um, Another thing about when he was really little, we did sign language while teaching him how to speak. And he got very frustrated at one point because he wanted to use words. So he was trying so hard to say open it, but he could not say open it. So he said oploat. And I thought it was the cutest thing. And it fits with open. So now anytime I want anything opened, everyone in the house will say oploat. Um, He has now since grown out of that. And I'm not going to lie, the first time that he came to me and said, "Mummy," because I'm part Australian, so I'm an Australian mum with a U. "Mummy, can you open it for me?" I just froze and started crying. And he did not understand why. And I had to explain, like, "You're just growing up a little fast for me." Um, and I explained to him, like, "You used to say oploat." And he goes, "Yeah, but that was wrong." I'm like, "Oh, my kid's growing up." But it was very cute while it lasted. I really loved just the random, like, smacking on my hip and then just upload, please. Um, so I'll always love upload. The last story I'm going to tell you today about my son being so funny. You can tell someone in his life is a hunter based on this response. So we had just moved, and he's a constantly energetic boy. He's moving everywhere and he can't sit still for 5 minutes. Um, Before he was 6 years old, the only way I could get him to eat was if I just let him stand, take a couple bites, go run around, and then come back. So I'm looking for parks. We just moved. I don't really know the area very well. So we're checking out new parks. And while going to one of these parks, we're driving past some train tracks to get there. And my son looks as we get out of the car and sees these train tracks. And he goes, "Mommy, look, there's train tracks." I bet a train left them behind. So hopefully that made you laugh and smile. And hopefully you come back again for more story time and other content that suits my fancy. Um, have a good day, Internet people. And as my son always says, stay weird and take dance breaks.